Hi, everyone. Welcome back to my channel USA Old Coins. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of old United States coins. From the shiny Lincoln pennies to rare Jefferson nickels and historic Washington quarters, each coin tells a story about America's past. These coins aren't just currency, they're tiny pieces of history, carrying the art, culture, and milestones of their era. Whether you're a collector, history enthusiast, or just curious about the value hidden in your pocket change, you're in for an exciting journey. Let's explore the stories behind these iconic coins and uncover the treasures that lie in plain sight. Top 1. Today, let us embark on a journey carved in stone and imagination, guided by a small but powerful piece of history that fits in the palm of your hand. This is the United States of America Washington quarter dollar from the year 2013, honoring Mount Rushmore. At first glance, it may seem like ordinary currency, easily overlooked in the shuffle of daily transactions. Yet, within its metallic surface, it carries a story of ambition, artistry, and the enduring spirit of a nation. This quarter was born during the America the Beautiful Quarters program, a period when the United States Mint sought to celebrate locations that hold profound historical, cultural, and natural significance. Each blank disc of metal was transformed into a symbol, capturing not only a moment in time but the essence of the place it represents. The Mount Rushmore quarter was created to honor a monumental achievement of both vision and craftsmanship, one that embodies the ideals of leadership, perseverance, and national pride. On the obverse, we are greeted by the timeless portrait of George Washington, calm, resolute, and familiar. His presence serves as a bridge between the nation's founding and the achievements commemorated on the reverse. Washington's composed gaze reminds us that enduring leadership and vision are foundations upon which extraordinary endeavors are built. Turning the coin over reveals the dramatic reverse design, featuring the iconic faces of Mount Rushmore etched into the Black Hills of South Dakota. These four presidents, George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln, represent the growth, expansion, preservation, and unity of the nation. The coin captures the solemn grandeur of the monument in miniature, allowing the viewer to reflect on the symbolism embedded in each carved feature. Mount Rushmore itself is more than a sculpture. It is a testament to human creativity, determination, and the desire to preserve history in stone. Sculptor Gutzon Borglum envisioned a work that would stand the test of time, and over 14 years, workers braved harsh conditions to bring that vision to life. The quarter encapsulates that story, reminding us that behind every monumental achievement lies the labor, courage, and artistry of countless individuals. The design on this quarter emphasizes not only the likenesses of the presidents but also the rugged terrain that surrounds them. The Black Hills rise behind the carved faces, their texture and form carefully suggested to convey the sense of natural grandeur that frames the monument. This duality, the human and the natural, speaks to the intersection of vision and environment, a reminder that achievement is inseparable from context. When this quarter entered circulation in 2013, it quietly traveled across the country, passing through countless hands and wallets. Many who held it may not have considered the depth of history it carried. Yet, for those who paused, the coin became a miniature classroom, a way to engage with the ideals and stories that have shaped the United States. Collectors quickly recognized the appeal of the Mount Rushmore quarter. Coins featuring nationally recognized monuments often resonate strongly because they combine artistic skill, historical significance, and emotional connection. This quarter is no exception. It allows collectors to own a piece of artistry that is as meaningful as it is beautiful. Condition plays a crucial role in determining the prominence of this coin. In pristine preservation, every detail of the president's faces is sharp, and the contours of the surrounding hills are distinct. Light interacts with the surface, enhancing the sense of depth and highlighting the skill with which the design was executed. Coins in such condition are increasingly rare and highly sought after by collectors. Although millions of Mount Rushmore quarters were minted, only a small portion survived in uncirculated condition. Everyday use leaves marks, scratches, and where that diminish the visual impact of the coin. Those that remain pristine stand out, cherished not only for their rarity but also for their ability to convey the original artistic intent. Over time, coins like this take on additional significance as historical artifacts. What once seemed modern becomes a record of how the early 21st century chose to commemorate national icons. The Mount Rushmore quarter is now both a collectible and a reflection of contemporary appreciation for heritage and leadership. For history enthusiasts, the quarter serves as a doorway to deeper exploration. It encourages curiosity about the lives and legacies of the four presidents, the story of the Black Hills, and the monumental effort required to create one of America's most recognizable landmarks. In this way, the coin becomes both educational and inspiring. For investors, the Mount Rushmore quarter represents the combination of symbolic significance, condition rarity, and universal recognition. Collectors are drawn to coins that tell a story, and few stories are as instantly identifiable as the carved faces of Mount Rushmore. Emotion is central to the appeal of this coin. It evokes pride, reflection, and admiration for human endeavor. It reminds viewers that vision, perseverance, and courage can leave a lasting mark on both land and memory. That emotional resonance strengthens its desirability in the collecting world. As more people encounter the coin through videos and discussions, its appreciation grows. What might have been passed over and changed now becomes a subject of study and admiration, a way to connect with national history in a personal way. Holding the Mount Rushmore quarter today is like holding a fragment of the monument itself. It does not speak, yet it communicates volumes about leadership, achievement, and the enduring nature of human creativity. It reminds us that greatness often requires patience, planning, and the willingness to endure challenges. The coin also teaches collectors to value layers of meaning. Its worth is not only in metal or rarity but in the story it preserves and the inspiration it imparts. Understanding this transforms coin collecting from a hobby into a journey of discovery. Mount Rushmore itself is a symbol of both history and aspiration. The quarter captures the monument's grandeur while inviting viewers to reflect on the human qualities it commemorates: courage, foresight, and dedication. It asks us to consider the ways in which individuals can shape the course of a nation. As time moves forward, the coin's significance only grows. It stands as a record of national identity, artistic achievement, and the celebration of enduring values. In collections large and small, it serves as a touchstone for those who appreciate both history and artistry. Now, as we reach the conclusion of this journey, we arrive at the moment every collector anticipates. For exceptional examples of the United States of America Washington quarter dollar honoring Mount Rushmore from 2013, the value can reach $52,000. If you have this coin or any other coin you are curious about, comment below and share your collection so the channel can help you learn more about them. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more deep, storytelling explorations of remarkable coins. And don't forget to like this video so more collectors can discover the hidden history waiting quietly in their own change. Top 2. Let us embark on a journey through history, water, and human endurance, guided by a single coin that embodies adventure, resilience, and the spirit of exploration. In your hand rests the United States of America Washington quarter dollar from the year 2018, honoring Voyageurs National Park. At first glance, it may appear to be ordinary currency, easily overlooked in the bustle of daily life, yet within its surface lies a story of discovery, challenge, and connection to a land defined by water, forests, and the enduring human spirit. This quarter was born during the America the Beautiful Quarters program, a time when the United States Mint sought to celebrate the most meaningful and evocative locations across the nation. Each blank disc of metal was struck with precision, transforming it into a storyteller capable of preserving the essence of a place and a moment. The Voyageurs quarter was designed not merely as currency but as a miniature window into a landscape that has inspired awe for centuries, where waterways, wildlife, and human endeavor intersect. On the obverse, George Washington greets us with his familiar calm and authority. His portrait serves as a bridge between the nation's founding and the landscapes that were later explored, mapped, and preserved. Washington's presence reminds us that exploration, leadership, and vision have always been central to America's story, and that the lands commemorated on the reverse are part of that continuum. Turning the coin over, the reverse design reveals a striking depiction of Voyageurs National Park. Canoes glide across pristine waters, surrounded by forested islands and dense tree lines. Rippling waves suggest movement, while the open sky above evokes freedom and possibility. This design captures not only the geography but also the spirit of those early voyagers who traversed these waterways, carrying furs, trade goods, and the hopes of expanding settlement and commerce across the northern frontier. The voyagers were adventurous and resilient. They endured harsh conditions, navigating networks of rivers and lakes with limited maps and abundant uncertainty. Their journeys required skill, courage, and cooperation, qualities that the coin subtly honors through its depiction of the canoeists working together against a backdrop of timeless wilderness. It is a tribute not just to exploration but to human perseverance and adaptability. Voyageurs National Park itself represents a unique natural environment. Its waterways, islands, and forests provide habitat for countless species and create a delicate ecosystem. The quarter emphasizes this interconnectedness, showing water and land in harmony, reflecting the balance that early travelers had to respect to survive and thrive. The coin transforms a small, circular piece of metal into a reflection of vast, living landscapes. When this coin entered circulation in 2018, it joined countless hands across the country. Many who carried it likely did not realize the depth of history it contained, yet for collectors and enthusiasts who paused to examine it, the quarter became a tangible connection to the experiences of those who navigated these waters long before modern conveniences existed. Collectors soon recognized the strength and appeal of the voyager's design. Landscape and historical themes often resonate deeply, especially when they convey action, narrative, and emotion. The image of the canoe gliding through reflective waters tells a story that is both universal and specific, inviting viewers to imagine the hardships and triumphs of the past. Condition plays a pivotal role in determining the value and appeal of this coin. In exceptional preservation, the texture of the water, the contours of the forested islands, and the details of the canoeists appear crisp and lifelike. Light interacts with the surface to enhance depth and contrast, emphasizing the artistry and intention behind the design. These high-grade examples are increasingly rare and prized among collectors. Although millions of voyagers' quarters were minted, only a fraction survived unscathed by circulation. Everyday use, friction, and handling inevitably dull detail. Coins that remain in top condition become sought after not only for rarity but also for the clarity with which they preserve the original artistic vision. As years pass, modern coins slowly transition into historical artifacts. The Voyager's Quarter now serves as a snapshot of early 21st century America's effort to recognize and honor the interplay between human endeavor and natural beauty. It represents a period when the nation chose to highlight the stories of those who explored, adapted to, and respected their environment. For nature lovers, this coin is an invitation to explore. It encourages curiosity about the park's geography, its ecological significance, and the people who first traversed its waters. In this way, the quarter becomes more than currency. It is a portable lesson in history, geography, and human achievement. For investors, the value of the Voyager's Quarter lies in its combination of symbolic meaning, historical relevance, and scarcity in high grades. Coins that offer both emotional resonance and collectible rarity often retain long-term appeal, attracting attention from diverse collector communities. Emotion is central to the appeal of this coin. It evokes feelings of adventure, respect for nature, and admiration for human resilience. It reminds us that exploration is not always about conquest, but about understanding, endurance, and coexistence with the natural world. As more collectors and enthusiasts encounter the coin through shared discussions, videos, and exhibitions, its recognition grows. What might have been overlooked as everyday change becomes celebrated as a miniature artwork and historical document, bridging the past and present in a tangible form. Holding the Voyager's Quarter today feels like holding a fragment of the park itself. The stillness of the water, the movement of the canoe, and the textures of the surrounding forest are all captured in metal, allowing the holder to connect with landscapes and stories far beyond the coin's size. This quarter also reminds us that value is multidimensional. It resides not only in metal or rarity but in the narrative, craftsmanship, and personal meaning it carries. The Voyager's Quarter embodies these qualities, making it a rewarding addition to any collection. The coin emphasizes collaboration and endurance, reflecting the qualities necessary for survival in untamed landscapes. Through its depiction, viewers are reminded that progress and achievement often rely on cooperation, skill, and respect for the environment. As time advances, the Voyager's quarter's significance deepens. It becomes not only a collector's item but a symbol of adventure, history, and the enduring human desire to explore. It bridges the past with the present and inspires reflection on the ways humans interact with the natural world. Now, as we reach the culmination of this journey, we arrive at the most anticipated moment. For exceptional examples of the United States of America Washington quarter dollar honoring Voyagers from 2018, the value can reach $37,000. If you have this coin or any other coin you are curious about, comment below and share your collection so we can help you learn more about them. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more deep, storytelling explorations of remarkable coins, and don't forget to like this video so more collectors can discover the hidden history waiting quietly in their own change. Top 3. Let us take a journey through history, culture, and artistry, guided by a small yet profoundly significant piece of American currency. In your hand rests the United States of America Washington quarter dollar from the year 1999, honoring the state of Georgia. At first glance, it may appear as ordinary change, something we overlook in daily transactions. But beneath its metallic surface lies a story of heritage, symbolism, and national pride, a story waiting to be discovered by those willing to look closely and appreciate the layers of meaning embedded in this small coin. The Georgia Quarter emerged during the ambitious 50-state quarters program, an initiative designed to celebrate the unique history, culture, and symbols of every state in the Union. Released in 1999, Georgia was among the first states honored, a fact that immediately gives this coin a special place in collectors' hearts. It marked a moment when the United States chose to place history into the hands of everyday citizens, making each coin a miniature ambassador of heritage and identity. On the obverse, we find the familiar portrait of George Washington, rendered with calm dignity. His presence connects the founding ideals of the nation to the diverse stories of the states that followed. Washington's gaze seems to invite reflection, reminding us that even as time moves forward, the principles of leadership, courage, and perseverance remain relevant. Against this backdrop, the reverse design shines with symbolism and meaning. The reverse of the Georgia quarter is rich in imagery, featuring 3 intertwined oak sprigs with acorns at their tips, a design chosen to reflect the state's strength, growth, and vitality. The oak tree has long been associated with stability, endurance, and wisdom, qualities that Georgia embodies in both its history and its people. Each acorn represents potential realized over time, a small seed of possibility growing into something enduring, much like the state itself. Georgia's history is woven deeply into the narrative of the United States. As one of the original 13 colonies, it witnessed early struggles for independence, the shaping of American identity, and the evolution of a society striving to balance growth with justice. Its cities, landscapes, and institutions all contribute to a multifaceted story, and the quarter captures this essence symbolically rather than literally, offering a design that rewards contemplation and insight. When the Georgia quarter entered circulation in 1999, it passed quietly into everyday life. It moved through registers, pockets, and piggy banks, often unnoticed by those who held it. Yet, for collectors and history enthusiasts who examined it closely, the coin became a tangible connection to the state's history, culture, and enduring values. It offered a sense of participation in a national project that celebrated identity and unity simultaneously. Collectors quickly recognized the Georgia quarter for both its position in the early state series and its elegant design. Early releases in the 50-state quarters program often hold greater long-term appeal, and the symbolism of the oak sprigs adds another layer of meaning that resonates with collectors who value both aesthetics and narrative depth. The coin is not just a piece of currency, it is a miniature work of art carrying the story of a state and a nation. Condition plays a crucial role in elevating the significance of this coin. In uncirculated or pristine examples, the details of the oak sprigs are crisp, the acorns sharply defined, and the surfaces retain their original luster. These high-quality specimens become highly prized among collectors, not only for their rarity but for the clarity with which they communicate the original artistry and symbolism. Although millions of Georgia quarters were minted, only a small fraction have survived in exceptional condition. Circulation naturally wears down fine details, leaving the majority of coins less visually striking. Those that remain in top grades are increasingly rare, commanding attention from serious collectors and investors alike over the years. The 50 State Quarters program has become an iconic representation of early 21st century American collecting culture. Coins like the Georgia quarter are more than currency, they are artifacts of a nationwide effort to celebrate history, encourage education, and connect citizens to the stories of their states. Each coin tells a story that is both personal and national, linking individual collectors to a broader historical narrative. For history enthusiasts, this coin invites deeper exploration into Georgia's pivotal role in the founding and growth of the United States. It encourages reflection on the state's contributions to politics, education, agriculture, and culture, highlighting the ways in which a single state can influence the broader national story. In this sense, the coin becomes both a collector's item and an educational tool. For investors, the Georgia quarter represents the power of firsts and condition. Being among the earliest coins in the state series gives it a natural prominence, while high-grade examples are rare enough to generate significant demand. Collectors are drawn not only to the coin's historical symbolism but also to its scarcity and top-quality preservation. Emotion plays a central role in the appeal of this coin. It evokes pride, reflection, and connection to both the state and the nation. It reminds us that even small objects can carry enormous significance when they encapsulate history, artistry, and identity. The Georgia quarter communicates these values without words, relying on design and symbolism to tell its story. As more collectors and enthusiasts encounter the coin through discussions, videos, and exhibitions, its appreciation continues to grow. What might have been overlooked as everyday change becomes a celebrated artifact, a tangible link to the past, and a miniature monument to state pride and national unity. Holding this coin today feels like holding a piece of Georgia itself. The oak sprigs, acorns, and careful engraving bring the state's history into one small, portable object. It serves as a reminder that the stories of people, landscapes, and achievements are often captured in ways that are subtle but deeply meaningful. The Georgia quarter teaches collectors to value layers of significance. Its worth lies not only in rarity or metal content but in the narrative, artistry, and emotional resonance it carries. Understanding this transforms coin collecting from a simple hobby into a journey of discovery and reflection. T also emphasizes the role of symbolism in design. The intertwined oak sprigs speak to unity, strength, and growth, qualities that resonate with both historical and contemporary audiences. The coin embodies a message that transcends its physical size, reminding us that small objects can carry great meaning. Over time, the coin's significance continues to deepen. It stands not only as a collectible but as a historical record, an artistic statement, and a symbol of the state's enduring contributions to the United States. Its presence in collections large and small ensures that the story of Georgia and its place in the nation's narrative is preserved for future generations. As we near the conclusion of this exploration, we arrive at the moment every collector anticipates. For exceptional examples of the United States of America Washington quarter dollar honoring Georgia from 1999, the value can reach $115,000. If you have this coin or any other coin you are curious about, comment below and share your collection so the channel can help you learn more about them. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more in-depth storytelling journeys into remarkable coins. And don't forget to like this video so more collectors can discover the hidden history waiting quietly in their own change. Top 4. Let us journey into the rugged beauty and rich heritage of the Pacific Northwest, captured in a small yet powerful piece of American history. In your hand rests the United States of America Washington quarter dollar from the year 2005, honoring the state of Oregon. At first glance, it may seem like ordinary change, easily overlooked as it passes from pocket to pocket, hand to hand. Yet within this coin lies a story of natural splendor, human endeavor, and the pride of a state that has long been celebrated for its landscapes, innovation, and history. The Oregon Quarter emerged during the America the Beautiful Quarters program, a period when the United States Mint sought to honor significant sites across the country. Each blank planchet was transformed through precision, striking into a miniature storyteller, preserving a moment, a place, and the ideals it embodies. The Oregon Quarter was designed to capture both the natural grandeur and the pioneering spirit of the state, transforming everyday currency into a piece of portable heritage. On the obverse, George Washington greets us with his familiar calm and dignity. His portrait connects the founding of the nation to the diverse histories of its states. Washington's composed gaze serves as a reminder of continuity, leadership, and vision, setting the stage for the narrative that unfolds on the reverse of the coin, where Oregon's story comes alive. The reverse design is a breathtaking tribute to the state's rugged natural landscapes. It features a soaring eagle, wings outstretched, carrying an Oregonian landscape beneath it. Forests, mountains, and the flowing Willamette River are suggested in fine detail, capturing the state's combination of wilderness and vitality. This imagery not only highlights Oregon's physical beauty but also symbolizes freedom, exploration, and the enduring connection between people and their environment. Oregon's history is as diverse as its landscapes. From the days of Native American habitation to the arrival of European settlers, and through the era of westward expansion along the Oregon Trail, the state has been shaped by both nature and human endeavor. The quarter subtly honors this layered history through its naturalistic design, reminding viewers that the state's identity is built upon both its physical environment and the experiences of those who lived there. When this quarter entered circulation in 2005, it passed quietly into everyday life. Many people carried it without noticing its intricate design or the stories it contained. Yet, for those who examined it closely, the coin became a window into Oregon's identity, a tangible connection to forests, rivers, mountains, and the spirit of exploration that has defined the state for centuries. Collectors quickly recognized the Oregon Quarter for its balance of artistry and symbolism. Coins that combine natural beauty with meaningful narrative often resonate deeply, appealing to both numismatists and those with a broader appreciation for history and art. The eagle soaring above the landscape embodies freedom, strength, and vigilance, qualities that amplify the coin's appeal. Condition plays a crucial role in the value and collectability of this quarter. In exceptional preservation, the eagle's feathers are sharply defined, the contours of the mountains crisp, and the flow of the river detailed with clarity. Original luster enhances depth and contrast, making the design truly come alive. Coins in this state are highly prized by collectors for their visual impact and rarity. Although millions of Oregon quarters were minted, only a limited number have survived without circulation wear. Daily use softens details, diminishes luster, and reduces the coin's overall appeal. Those that remain pristine stand out not just for their condition but for their ability to convey the original design as intended, making them rare and desirable among serious collectors. Over the years, coins like the Oregon Quarter have become more than currency, they are artifacts of a specific moment in American history. The America the Beautiful Quarters program sought to honor the nation's heritage, and coins like this one provide a snapshot of early 21st century efforts to celebrate geography, culture, and identity. The Oregon Quarter serves as a testament to how a state's natural beauty and pioneering spirit can be encapsulated in metal. For history enthusiasts, this coin invites exploration into Oregon's past. It encourages curiosity about the Native American tribes who lived on the land, the settlers who traveled the Oregon Trail, and the ways in which the state's environment shaped its development. In this way, the coin becomes both an educational tool and a collectible piece of art, offering lessons in history and culture. For investors, the Oregon Quarter represents the intersection of symbolism, condition rarity, and aesthetic appeal. Coins that tell a story while maintaining exceptional preservation often retain strong long-term interest. The combination of visual impact and historical significance makes this quarter particularly attractive for both new and seasoned collectors. Emotion is central to the appeal of this coin. It evokes awe for the natural world, admiration for human perseverance, and pride in national and state identity. It reminds us that even the smallest objects can carry immense significance, connecting people to stories, places, and ideals beyond their immediate experience. As more people discover the coin through videos, exhibitions, and shared discussions, appreciation grows. What might have been overlooked as ordinary change becomes recognized as a miniature work of art, carrying Oregon's landscapes and spirit into homes, collections, and conversations across the country. Holding the Oregon quarter today feels like holding a fragment of the state itself. The eagle's wings, the mountains, and the rivers all create a tangible connection to a distant landscape, allowing the holder to experience a sense of place through metal, form, and design. This quarter also demonstrates that value in coin collecting is multidimensional. It resides not only in rarity or historical importance but in emotional connection, craftsmanship, and the story it preserves. The Oregon quarter embodies all of these qualities, making it a compelling addition to any collection. It emphasizes the relationship between human culture and natural environment, showing that appreciation for a place can be expressed through art, symbolism, and everyday objects. The coin becomes a reminder that conservation, recognition, and respect for natural heritage are values worth preserving. Over time, the coin's significance deepens. It stands as both a collectible and a historical document, recording early 21st century efforts to celebrate American landscapes and identity. Its presence in collections ensures that the story of Oregon's beauty, resilience, and pioneering spirit is preserved for future generations. Now, as we reach the culmination of this exploration, we arrive at the moment every collector anticipates. For exceptional examples of the United States of America Washington quarter dollar honoring Oregon from 2005, the value can reach $85,000. If you have this coin or any other coin you are curious about, comment below and share your collection so the channel can help you learn more about them. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more storytelling journeys into remarkable coins, and don't forget to like this video so more collectors can discover the hidden history waiting quietly in their own change. Top 5. Let us take a journey along one of America's most scenic roadways, a path where mountains, forests, and history converge into breathtaking vistas, all captured within a single coin that fits in the palm of your hand. This is the United States of America Washington quarter dollar from the year 2015, honoring the Blue Ridge Parkway. At first glance, it may seem like ordinary currency, something we exchange daily without much thought. Yet, within its metallic surface lies a story of natural beauty, human creativity, and the enduring connection between people and the landscapes they cherish. The Blue Ridge Parkway Quarter was born during the America the Beautiful Quarters program, an initiative designed to celebrate locations of remarkable natural, historical, and cultural significance. Within the walls of the United States Mint, each blank disc of metal was transformed into a miniature ambassador, capable of conveying the majesty of a national treasure to anyone who held it. The Blue Ridge Parkway coin was intended not only as currency but as a tangible celebration of one of America's most beloved scenic byways. On the obverse, George Washington appears as he has for generations, composed and dignified. His portrait links the founding ideals of the nation to the landscapes and stories represented on the reverse. Washington's calm and resolute expression reminds us that leadership, vision, and perseverance are qualities that connect generations, and that even in the vastness of nature, human effort and foresight have played a defining role. Turning the coin over reveals the spectacular scenery of the Blue Ridge Parkway. The reverse design depicts winding roads that cut gracefully through rolling mountains, with dense forests stretching to the horizon. Sunlight appears to dance across the peaks, capturing the serene yet dynamic essence of this iconic roadway. The artistry of the coin brings movement and life to the landscape, making it feel as though one could step into the scene and follow the road into the distance. The Blue Ridge Parkway itself is more than just a road. It is a journey through time, connecting generations of Americans to the natural splendor of the Appalachian Mountains. Stretching over 400 miles through Virginia and North Carolina, it was designed during the Great Depression not only as a recreational route but as a work of vision and ambition. The parkway reflects a commitment to conservation, public access, and the idea that nature and human creativity can coexist in harmony. this coin also honors the countless efforts that went into creating and preserving the parkway. Engineers, laborers, and planners overcame immense challenges to blend roadways with the natural terrain, ensuring minimal disruption while maximizing scenic beauty. The Blue Ridge Parkway Corridor preserves this achievement in miniature, allowing anyone who holds it to reflect on the harmony between human ingenuity and the environment. When the corridor entered circulation in 2015, it quietly joined daily life across the country. Many who carried it likely paid little attention to its intricate design. Yet for collectors and history enthusiasts who examined it closely, the coin became a miniature portal, offering a connection to a roadway that millions have driven, hiked, and admired for decades. Collectors quickly recognized the coin's unique appeal. Scenic landscape corridors often hold lasting interest because they combine artistry, symbolism, and universal recognition. The Blue Ridge Parkway Corridor captures both a specific location and a broader idea, the notion that beauty, preservation, and access are values worth celebrating. Its appeal extends beyond numismatics to anyone who appreciates nature, design, and history. Condition is paramount in determining the value and collectability of this coin. In uncirculated or pristine examples, the textures of the mountains, the curves of the roadway, and the intricate details of the forests are sharply defined. Light interacts with the surface to create depth, making the scene appear almost three-dimensional. Coins in this state are rare and highly sought after by serious collectors who appreciate both design and preservation. Although millions of Blue Ridge Parkway corridors were minted, only a fraction survived without circulation wear. Handling, friction, and daily use naturally diminish detail and luster. Coins that remain in top condition stand out, prized for their ability to convey the full artistic intent and the story of the parkway. Over time, coins like this have become more than currency, they are artifacts of national heritage. The America the Beautiful Corridors program sought to honor landscapes, history, and culture, and the Blue Ridge Parkway coin embodies these goals. It captures a moment when America chose to recognize the beauty of its mountains and the vision of those who preserved them. For enthusiasts of nature and history, this coin encourages exploration and reflection. It invites curiosity about the creation of the parkway, the ecosystems it traverses, and the countless visitors who have found inspiration along its winding roads. In this way, the coin becomes both a collectible and a doorway to learning, sparking questions about conservation, engineering, and the human connection to the natural world. For investors, the Blue Ridge Parkway Corridor represents a blend of symbolic significance, condition rarity, and aesthetic appeal. Coins that offer strong visual impact and cultural resonance often maintain long-term interest. The combination of beauty, history, and limited high-grade specimens makes this coin particularly attractive in the collector's market. Emotion is central to the coin's appeal. It evokes serenity, awe, and a sense of connection to both landscape and legacy. It reminds us that even in small objects, profound meaning can be captured, offering a moment of reflection in our daily lives. The Blue Ridge Parkway Corridor communicates that the journey through mountains, history, or time is as valuable as the destination itself. As more collectors and enthusiasts encounter the coin through videos, exhibitions, and discussions, its recognition continues to grow. What might have been overlooked as everyday change now becomes celebrated as a miniature monument, carrying the beauty and significance of one of America's most treasured roadways wherever it goes. Holding the Blue Ridge Parkway Corridor today is like holding a piece of the mountains themselves. The curves of the road, the rolling peaks, and the forested valleys combine to create a tangible connection to a distant landscape. It offers an experience that is both visual and emotional, allowing the holder to appreciate the scene in miniature form. The coin also teaches collectors about layered value. Its worth resides not only in rarity or monetary terms but in narrative, artistic execution, and emotional resonance. The Blue Ridge Parkway Corridor embodies all of these qualities, making it a meaningful addition to any collection. It emphasizes the intersection of human creativity and natural preservation. The parkway, and the coin that honors it, remind us that progress and conservation can coexist, and that beauty, history, and utility are not mutually exclusive but complementary. Over time, the significance of this coin deepens. It stands as both a collectible and a historical artifact, representing early 21st century America's efforts to celebrate its landscapes and the stories tied to them. Its presence in collections ensures that the Blue Ridge Parkway's legacy will be remembered and appreciated for generations to come. Now, as we reach the culmination of this journey, we arrive at the moment collectors eagerly anticipate. For exceptional examples of the United States of America Washington quarter dollar honoring the Blue Ridge Parkway from 2015, the value can reach $55,000. If you have this coin or any other coin you are curious about, comment below and share your collection so the channel can help you learn more about them. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more storytelling journeys into remarkable coins, and don't forget to like this video so more collectors can discover the hidden history waiting quietly in their own change. Top 6. Let us embark on a journey into the heart of Louisiana, a state brimming with history, culture, and natural splendor, all captured in a single coin that fits in the palm of your hand. This is the United States of America Washington quarter dollar from the year 2002, honoring Louisiana. At first glance, it may appear as ordinary change easily passed over in daily life. Yet within its metallic surface lies a story of heritage, artistry, and the enduring spirit of a state that has played a unique role in the American narrative. The Louisiana Quarter emerged during the ambitious 50-state quarters program, a groundbreaking initiative designed to celebrate the unique history, culture, and identity of each state in the Union. Released in 2002, Louisiana's quarter holds special significance as one of the early issues in the program, capturing the imagination of collectors and residents alike. The coin was created not only to circulate as currency but also to serve as a miniature ambassador of Louisiana's rich story, blending history, symbolism, and artistry. On the obverse, we are greeted by the familiar portrait of George Washington, calm and resolute as ever. His likeness anchors the coin in the continuity of American history, linking the founding ideals of the nation to the distinctive narratives of each state. Washington's composed gaze invites reflection, reminding us that the principles of leadership, perseverance, and vision transcend time and geography, and that each state's story is a chapter in the larger national journey. Turning the coin over reveals the reverse design, which is filled with symbolism and pride. Louisiana's quarter features a depiction of a pelican, the state bird, tending to its young, framed by a trio of stylized stars representing the three branches of government. The pelican, long associated with selflessness, protection, and care, symbolizes the nurturing spirit of Louisiana, its people, and the state's commitment to community. The intricate design captures the elegance of the bird while simultaneously conveying layers of meaning that resonate with collectors and history enthusiasts alike. Louisiana's history is as vibrant and complex as its cultural tapestry. From the early days of Native American habitation to French and Spanish colonial rule, the Louisiana Purchase, and its pivotal role in the antebellum South, the state's story is rich with pivotal moments. Its port cities, waterways, and cultural innovations have left an indelible mark on the nation, and the quarter encapsulates this layered identity in a single, elegant design that rewards careful study and contemplation. When the Louisiana quarter entered circulation in 2002, it passed quietly into the hands of everyday Americans, moving through registers, wallets, and coin jars. Many who carried it may not have noticed the subtle artistry or the historical depth embedded in its imagery. Yet for collectors and enthusiasts, the coin served as a tangible connection to Louisiana's unique heritage, offering a miniature story that could be held, examined, and appreciated. Collectors quickly recognized the Louisiana quarter for both its historical significance and its artistic merit. Early issues in the 50-state quarters program often hold special appeal, and the symbolism of the pelican tending its young adds an emotional dimension that enhances the coin's attractiveness. It is not merely a collectible, it is a work of art that tells a story of community, resilience, and identity in a form small enough to carry in one's pocket. Condition is critical when assessing the value and appeal of this coin. In exceptional preservation, the details of the pelican's feathers, the shape of the stars, and the smoothness of the surrounding surfaces are sharply defined, showcasing the skill and care of the engravers. Original luster adds depth and contrast, making the design come alive and highlighting the artistic excellence of the minting process. Coins in this state are highly sought after by serious collectors. Although millions of Louisiana quarters were minted, only a limited number have survived in pristine condition. Everyday use leaves marks, scratches, and where that diminish both aesthetic and numismatic value. Those coins that remain uncirculated stand out not only for their rarity but also for their ability to convey the original artistry and symbolic richness intended by the designers. Over time, the 50 State Quarters program has become an iconic chapter in American numismatics. Coins like the Louisiana quarter are more than currency, they are historical artifacts that commemorate a specific moment in early 21st century America. They celebrate geography, culture, and identity while fostering interest in both history and collecting. Each coin tells a story that is simultaneously personal and national, connecting individuals to a broader historical narrative. For history enthusiasts, this coin invites deeper exploration of Louisiana's pivotal role in shaping American culture and politics. It encourages curiosity about the state's colonial past, its contributions to commerce, arts, and innovation, and the enduring spirit of its communities. In this way, the coin serves not only as a collectible but also as a learning tool, offering insights into the intricate tapestry of the state's heritage. For investors, the Louisiana quarter represents the combination of symbolic meaning, rarity in high-grade condition, and early release in the 50 State series. Coins that balance aesthetic appeal, historical significance, and preservation are highly desirable, making this quarter a noteworthy asset for both seasoned collectors and new enthusiasts looking to build meaningful collections. Emotion plays a central role in the coin's appeal. The pelican tending its young evokes feelings of protection, care, and community, while the stars reinforce the principles of governance and civic responsibility. It reminds us that even the smallest objects can carry profound significance, connecting us to values, history, and shared heritage. As more collectors and enthusiasts encounter the Louisiana quarter through videos, exhibitions, and discussions, its recognition and appreciation continue to grow. What may have been overlooked in daily transactions is now celebrated as a miniature monument to Louisiana's identity, conveying history, art, and cultural pride in a tangible form. Holding the Louisiana quarter today is like holding a piece of the state itself. The bird, stars, and detailed design create a palpable connection to Louisiana's landscapes, communities, and historical milestones. It allows the holder to reflect on the state's contributions to the nation and the enduring qualities that define its character. The coin also demonstrates that value in collecting is layered. Its significance resides not only in rarity or minting figures but also in the narrative, craftsmanship, and emotional resonance it embodies. The Louisiana quarter is a testament to the power of design to communicate history, identity, and pride in a form that transcends time. It emphasizes the importance of symbolism in numismatic art. The pelican and stars convey lessons about care, governance, and resilience, reminding collectors that coins can be as meaningful as they are beautiful. This layered symbolism enhances both the emotional and financial appeal of the coin. Over the years, the Louisiana quarter has become more than just a piece of metal. It has become a collector's item, a historical record, and a miniature ambassador of the state's identity. Its presence in collections ensures that Louisiana's culture, history, and values are remembered and appreciated by future generations. As we approach the culmination of this detailed exploration, we arrive at the moment every collector eagerly anticipates. For exceptional examples of the United States of America Washington quarter dollar honoring Louisiana from 2002, the value can reach $92,000. If you have this coin or any other coin you are curious about, comment below and share your collection so the channel can help you learn more about them. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more deep, storytelling journeys into remarkable coins, and don't forget to like this video so more collectors can discover the hidden history waiting quietly in their own change. Top 7. Let us embark on a journey along one of America's most scenic and historic roadways, a ribbon of asphalt weaving through mountains, forests, and valleys, all captured in the design of a coin small enough to fit in your hand. This is the United States of America Washington quarter dollar from the year 2015, honoring the Blue Ridge Parkway. At first glance, it may appear as ordinary currency, easily spent or set aside, but within its metallic surface lies a story of natural splendor, human endeavor, and the enduring connection between people and the landscapes they cherish. The Blue Ridge Parkway Quarter was minted as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, a remarkable initiative aimed at celebrating locations of exceptional significance across the United States. Each blank coin, or planchet, was transformed through precise striking into a miniature storyteller, preserving not only the appearance of a place but its essence. This particular quarter celebrates the Blue Ridge Parkway, a roadway known as America's favorite drive, blending the themes of natural beauty, recreation, and the vision of those who created this extraordinary parkway. On the obverse, George Washington greets us with his familiar calm and dignity. His portrait anchors the coin in the founding ideals of the nation and provides continuity across all quarters, connecting the pioneering efforts of the nation's first president with the landscapes honored in this program. Washington's composed expression suggests wisdom, perseverance, and vision, qualities mirrored in the construction and conservation of the parkway itself. Turning the coin over, the reverse design reveals the breathtaking scenery of the Blue Ridge Parkway. Rolling mountains stretch into the distance, their undulating forms captured in fine relief, while a winding roadway leads the eye through the landscape. Forested ridges and valleys convey a sense of depth and movement, giving the impression that the viewer could step directly into the scene. This depiction not only celebrates natural beauty but also symbolizes the journey and discovery that the parkway offers to visitors. The Blue Ridge Parkway is more than a scenic route. It is a carefully designed corridor where nature and human planning meet in harmony. Spanning over 400 miles across Virginia and North Carolina, the parkway was conceived during the Great Depression to provide employment, conservation, and public enjoyment. It embodies a vision in which natural beauty is preserved and made accessible, allowing generations of Americans to experience the majesty of the Appalachian Mountains. This quarter pays homage to the ingenuity and determination of those who built the parkway. Engineers, laborers, and planners worked under challenging conditions to design a route that complemented the natural terrain rather than dominated it. The coin reflects that delicate balance, showing the road integrated seamlessly into the landscape, a miniature tribute to vision realized through perseverance and skill. When the Blue Ridge Parkway Quarter entered circulation in 2015, it quietly passed into everyday life. Many individuals carried it without noticing its detailed design or the story it represented. Yet for collectors, historians, and nature enthusiasts, the coin became a small but powerful connection to a landscape renowned for its beauty, history, and recreational opportunities. Collectors quickly recognized the coin's appeal. Scenic quarters often hold lasting interest because they combine aesthetic beauty, narrative depth, and universal recognition. The Blue Ridge Parkway Quarter appeals not only to numismatists but also to anyone who has experienced or dreams of experiencing the tranquility and majesty of the parkway. It serves as both a collectible and a reminder of the natural treasures preserved for public enjoyment. Condition is a critical factor in determining the value and desirability of this coin. In pristine, uncirculated examples, the contours of the mountains, the curves of the roadway, and the textures of the forests are sharply defined, and the coin retains its original luster. The way light interacts with the surface brings the landscape to life, giving depth and movement to the design. Such examples are rare and highly sought after in the collector community. Although millions of Blue Ridge Parkway quarters were minted, only a limited number have survived without circulation wear. Everyday use naturally softens details, diminishes luster, and reduces the overall impact of the design. Coins that remain in top condition not only preserve the artistry intended by the mint but also offer collectors a tangible connection to the pristine landscapes they depict over time. Coins like the Blue Ridge Parkway Quarter transcend their role as currency and become artifacts of national heritage. The America the Beautiful Quarters program sought to honor places that define the United States' natural and cultural identity, and this coin accomplishes that by celebrating a location that embodies both human achievement and natural splendor. It serves as a miniature monument to vision, design, and the enduring appeal of the Appalachian Mountains, For history enthusiasts, this coin encourages exploration and reflection. It inspires curiosity about the parkway's construction, its role in conservation, and the experiences of the millions of Americans who have traveled its winding roads. In this sense, the coin becomes both a collectible and an educational tool, bridging numismatics with geography, history, and environmental appreciation. For investors, the Blue Ridge Parkway quarter represents a combination of condition rarity, symbolic meaning, and aesthetic appeal. Coins that capture the imagination while remaining in high-grade preservation often maintain strong long-term interest, making them valuable additions to both personal collections and investment portfolios. Emotion plays a central role in the appeal of this coin. The depiction of the winding roadway through mountains evokes a sense of serenity, awe, and freedom. It reminds us that even in small objects, profound significance can be captured, offering both visual pleasure and a connection to a larger narrative about the land, its history, and the human spirit that preserves and appreciates it. As more collectors and enthusiasts encounter the Blue Ridge Parkway quarter through videos, exhibitions, and discussions, its recognition and appreciation continue to grow. What might once have been overlooked as everyday change is now celebrated as a miniature work of art, carrying the essence of one of America's most treasured roadways wherever it travels. Holding this coin today is like holding a fragment of the parkway itself. The curves of the road, the forested ridges, and the layered mountains all create a tangible connection to a distant landscape, allowing the holder to experience the beauty and majesty of the parkway in miniature form. The coin demonstrates that value in collecting is multidimensional. Its significance resides not only in rarity or minting figures but also in narrative depth, craftsmanship, and emotional resonance. The Blue Ridge Parkway quarter embodies these qualities, making it a meaningful and rewarding addition to any collection. It emphasizes the intersection of human achievement and natural preservation. The parkway and the coin that honors it remind us that progress, beauty, and conservation can coexist, and that meaningful designs can carry profound lessons about stewardship, creativity, and vision over time. The significance of the Blue Ridge Parkway quarter deepens. It stands as both a collectible and a historical document, representing the early 21st century American effort to celebrate landscapes, history, and national identity. Its presence in collections ensures that the parkway's legacy will continue to be appreciated for generations. This quarter captures not just a scenic roadway but the essence of exploration, patience, and reverence for the natural world. Its design invites viewers to reflect on the relationship between humans and the landscapes they inhabit, offering insight into both artistry and environmental awareness. The coin also inspires collectors to consider the stories behind every minting choice, from design selection to artistic execution. It shows that even the smallest objects can carry history, emotion, and cultural significance, offering lessons far beyond their size. Now, as we reach the culmination of this exploration, we arrive at the moment every collector eagerly anticipates. For exceptional examples of the United States of America Washington quarter dollar honoring the Blue Ridge Parkway from 2015, the value can reach $50,000. If you have this coin or any other coin you are curious about, comment below and share your collection so the channel can help you learn more about them. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more deep, storytelling journeys into remarkable coins, and don't forget to like this video so more collectors can discover the hidden history waiting quietly in their own change.